powerful presentation. For me to continue next will be a bit difficult. Okay, so today what I've prepared here is more of the logistics industry that I'm being assigned to after I came back from the UK. After I furthered my education in the UK, I came back and the family asked me to take over a logistics business. And with my education, basically, I did my degree in accounting, master's in finance, nothing to do with logistics. And how did I transform industry that is very boring? I would say logistics industries were very boring, and to something what it is today. I think I want to direct my talk to a tagline called No ESG, No MSG. Now, this MSG is not monosodium glutamate. I think it is no multinational sales and no growth. Okay, basically that is the tagline that I've been using when I give talks about ESG to the public. Just to remind them that if you don't practice ESG, you will not have any more clients. Okay, and that is exactly what MITI has presented. They came up with a tagline: No ESG, no money. If you can go search for Tengku Zafro posting, No ESG, no money. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to tell you about my journey as an entrepreneur and how I created a company that's specifically focusing on social responsibility. That in the early stage, Dr. Zhu have asked you to go and scroll through my website. So if anybody scroll through the website, PKT Logistics, right in the holding room just now, we were chatting and talking about the importance of ESG. I have told the panel speakers and the moderators saying that, hey, you know, we have found a new marketing. Okay, you don't have to sell your product at all. You just sell your social responsibility. That is the new marketing. This is the new Western marketing. So this is a discovery that I had over the years. So I'm just going to tell you the journey from where I came back, the first transformation I did, and then when we were having the world financial crisis, I did the company transformation, and the mother of all crises in the year 2020, we call it COVID-19 crisis. So, and we did another transformation. So these three transformation journey that I did, and to where we are today. Okay. Now, at the beginning, when I came back from the UK, I just followed to Mahathir, Look East policy. Okay, joint venture with the Japanese. Okay, and then because I joint venture with the Japanese, I will tell people this is called positioning. So when you came back, I have no idea about logistics business. My job is just positioning me in Japanese and Korean logistics business. So I joint venture with Otoku Corporation, which is a Japanese company, and they are a subsidiary of Mitsui and Co. Mitsui Trading House Tenjana. And during that time, Malaysia was in the 1998 ASEAN currency crisis. So Malaysian government borrowed from Japan, and in return, they give the whole project to Mitsui to supply all the locomotive and the railway track. And PKT became the largest contractor for them because we handled the full logistics for double track, Rawang to Ipoh. So we were cushioned during the 1998 ASEAN currency crisis. So then in the year 2000, I found a Korean partner under the Look East policy, pursuing that. Because of the Korean partner, I stumbled upon automotive logistics. That is where the Korean car came into Malaysia. So Kia came in 2001, followed by Hyundai in 2002. So we were the company that were introduced into the business because they were looking for somebody specializing in Korean business. Somehow or other we were introduced into it. and we got hold of automotive logistics, and we continue to diversify the business within automotive from these two Korean brand, into all the vendors. That means the one that supply components to them, and then subsequently we get more other brands like Mazda, BMW, and so forth. I'll tell you the total brands later. Now, I think PKT is the largest automotive logistics company now. I would say this is blue ocean strategy. If you talk about blue ocean, where nobody else is doing this business in the market except us. So therefore, we are securing all the businesses. So in every segment of the automotive industry, we will have one customer. I will do like in the marquee segment, BMW or Mercedes-Benz, we choose BMW. In the Japanese segment, they have many Toyota, Honda, Nissan, we choose Mazda. And then we have Korean segment, international segment, and so forth. The last one is not inside the slide, is Tesla. All right. So after every 10 years, have you heard about that or not? In every 10 years, we'll come to a recession. So really 1998 was the ASEAN currencies crisis that topples a lot of ASEAN countries. And another 10 years later, 2008, another crisis came. Many of you have forgotten about it. For me, this is very important because the past data will teach you how to position yourself for the new business forward. Okay, so we have this ASEAN, this is world financial crisis, subprime mortgage, and at the same time we also have H1N1. Many people forgot already. Actually, we do not need to wear masks during H1N1, but this time around, they have learned from H1N1. They make us wear masks and lock us for 2 years. Right? So this is H1N1. Okay. So during that pandemic, the world financial crisis, these three of them, PKT sales dropped by 30% because we were all depending on automotive logistics. So automotive logistics become non-essential items because we learned from this crisis. So PKT decided to transform ourselves. We came out with 3 wawasan. Okay. The first wawasan is wawasan 60-40. Make sure that we diversify away from automotive logistics, moving into non-auto. Okay, non-auto in various other industry. For example, logistics is needed in every industry. You have oil and gas industry, automotive industry, F&B industry, FMCG industry, and so forth. So we decided to diversify ourselves away. So this is basically called product diversification. And then we also move away from only depending on Malaysia. So we came up with another vision called Wawasan ASEAN 30. 30% of our revenue should come from ASEAN countries. All right. And finally, with a grand vision of 1 billion by the year 2020. Okay. So what happened? I have created a dream for the company because when I came back, we were just positioning ourselves in Japanese and Korean segment. Then after that, 10 years later, I learned from that and I say we need to create a dream, a vision for the company. So this is our vision for the next 10 years. Okay. So now, this is where I landed myself to learn about the importance of social responsibility. When we target 60-40, 60% in automotive, 40% in non-auto, then we choose FMCG, fast-moving consumer goods. And then we did an analysis. 14% of fast-moving consumer goods are done in-house, people like Giant and Tesco's. 26, they outsource to Malaysian logistics company. 60% of the logistics services is controlled by MNC logistics, big brand, DHL, Schenker, Siva, Kuehne+Nagel, all the big brands, they're controlling the FMCG industry. And this FMCG industry, they spend about 20% on their logistics. So it's equivalent to 3 billion in revenue, a huge chunk. And then we targeted to have 15% market share is equivalent to about 450 million. So this is a clear idea of where is our direction. Now, when we did a SWOT analysis, we found out that the reason why the multinational manufacturers are not outsourcing their logistics service to Malaysian logistics service provider, one is because we do not speak their language. Okay, this is not talking about English. This is talking about time to market, just in time. Deliver at 11 o'clock, you arrive 11 o'clock, not 1 p.m. Malaysian style. We go for teh tarik and we say we are on the way. All right. Then we give 1001 excuses why we are not on time. All right. The other one is lack of skilled manpower. At that time, there's no college or university that does logistics course. So all this skilled manpower were trained by the MNC themselves. Poor knowledge of international experience. And one of the things that came out is lack of awareness on environmental issue. This presentation did it back in 2008 already, about how we analyze the SWOT analysis, why the MNC want to see. So we invest and low investment in ICT, lack of investment in world-class infrastructure, things like green warehouse, because during that time, typically all the warehouse owner or Chinaman, they buy 100,000 square feet of warehouse space, they build 100,000 square feet of warehouse. No land for trees. Then the Chinaman will say the tree doesn't make money for them. So you don't need to have tree next to the warehouse. Okay? No international certification and standards. So we came up with state-of-the-art infrastructure, invest into ICT, WMS, TMS, and ERP. We came up with a lot of sustainable CSR program. So green concept facility and implement sustainable CSR program. Later on, I will elaborate a bit more. We are talking about our program, JBSB program. Our program is Anak Belajar Ibu Bekerja. Build capacity, where we invest into manpower and training. So we bought over a college and start training logistician in our own logistics hub. So we repatriate our C-level from overseas. They are Malaysian working overseas for MNC companies. So we pay very high salary for them to come back and do technology transfer. And we start moving up the value chain because we try to analyze why Malaysia cannot beat Singapore in terms of logistics capability or this industry. So Singapore is actually have moved up the value chain. We are still doing 3PL. They are already doing 7PL. Okay, high value. All right. So with that transformation, and we start to pursue towards the direction of achieving 60-40. So we joint venture with Japanese company. So we does a lot of joint venture through the Look East policy. All right, with Japanese company to learn about cold chain. And then this is the graph for us, our customer list. On the automotive, we are the biggest player, and our icon is very small, squeezed under no place to put. And the F&B and FMCG, we were small player, so we purposely enlarged the icon so that we can fill up the empty space here. Okay, so within that few years after that transformation, okay, and this is the result now. Okay, so all the brand that you like recently, including Zeus Coffee, by the way. So that's why you see me drinking a lot of Zeus Coffee. Okay, Zeus, Family Mart, all this very happening brand. Okay, in terms of automotive, one logo is not there like style. Okay, I think that was press release. This is the old slide, 2019. Okay, we have grown. So one thing is, in terms of entrepreneurship, if you have no dream, you have no vision, nothing will happen. Because you set a dream, therefore something will happen. Okay, and we work towards that dream. Okay, so in terms of ASEAN 30, because it was a vision, and we start traveling and looking for business within ASEAN, mainly follow our principle, which is Kia and Hyundai. Their base for regional headquarters was Malaysia. Okay, and we traveled due to this vision, ASEAN 30. Okay, and after that transformation back in 2008, economic crisis over, our company sales jumped towards the direction of 1 billion already. All right. So then one of my Japanese partners say, Michael-san, your company grows so fast. How your people can follow you? All right. So then I decided to stop, reflect, and call for another transformation back in 2011. Okay. So in 2011, 3 years after the first transformation, then I call for another transformation. We call it the Employee Transformation Program. Now you already have a vision, a dream. To grow the company up to 200 million, you basically need to create corporate culture. Okay, so in that Employee Transformation Program, we focus on creating corporate culture. Without a corporate culture, you cannot grow anymore. All right, you cannot unite your people together to stay with you and work with you. Okay, so in the transformation, we ask staff, what do you want from us? We already tell you what we want from you. 60-40, ASEAN 30, and 1B. What do you want from us? So they came back and become cheeky. Some of them say, Dato, we want to have flexi working environment. We want to have fun at work. You know, we want to have stress-free environment and so forth. I say you choose what is number one first. So surprisingly, they choose health. They want to be healthy. So health become our first culture. And then number two become happy. The third is honesty. All right. So we put it into, we change. So a few ways of managing a company. First, you have the three simple vision. Three simple vision is not good enough. So then we choose KPI. So what happened is 2008, if you can remember, Dries Jala came up with 10 key result areas under the Economic Transformation Program, ETP also. So we copy and paste. All right. So we came up with our own 10 key result area, what PKT should do in order to become a billion ringgit company. So we have 10 key result area. Key result area number 5, if you work for PKT, your health will improve. Okay, because we wanted the world-class KPI. You can set a KPI, but you know, everyone just talk healthy is their corporate culture. So we set up a gym in our office and a changing room. Okay, but if you go to gym by yourself, as a leader, I go to gym leadership by example. I was actually running by myself only, left and right also. So then I decided to go to the office and encourage them to go to gym. Also, no one want to go because they said, don't worry, the gym will never go away. So that's true now, because they are not sick, they don't go to gym also. So I created a competition called GMX Idol. Okay, it's a crossbreed between American Idol and Biggest Loser. And I give them very good winning prize for them to compete to lose weight. Okay, so the first season went to London Olympics. 7th season went to Hokkaido for skiing. 3rd season followed the management team for Alaska cruise holiday. That encourages a lot of people to lose weight. Okay, so we got this kind of results and we publish and we talked about it. People that lose a lot of weight. But both of these got one thing in common. They both got married immediately. Huh? So they got married quickly. You can see the wife, you know, their size a bit different. Okay, so KPI number 6 is to have fun working culture in the office. Not only fun, but also we talk about honesty working culture as well. But of course, later on, I also have 7, 8, and 9, which is talking about measurements of efficiency and productivity, and also branding and so forth. But then I focused on the three culture. The happy working culture was created. Then we start having a lot of parties, events within the company, celebrate people's birthday. You know, the latest one that I have given to them is everybody's birthday is automatically a day off. Cool, right? You know that it's your birthday today. Hey, I don't need to go to work. That's fun, right? Okay. So this is the way we do it. Okay. So one of my famous philosophy that I tell my management guys is focus working for me. I'll make sure you see the world. All right. That's where I start bringing them for traveling, Nepal, Australia. They went to Japan, South Africa, Eastern Europe, New Zealand, cruise on the Mediterranean, Mongolia and China, Hokkaido skiing, Scandinavia self-drive, Kenya and Tanzania chasing after the Great Migration, Alaska and Canada, Brazil, Argentina, Bolivia, and Peru. We call it the South American Wonders. Every trip also got one theme. South American Wonders is the 3 wonders of South America. And this is 2019 management retreat. Sorry, this is a compilation of all the management retreat. Okay, this is 2020. After the pandemic, straight away we traveled lari. We went to Melbourne and Tasmania because they were the first country to open up for us. And then last year, we just came back from Northern Lights, circling the whole Iceland, and went to cruise in the Norway to the north part, the most northern part of Norway, Kirkenes, to see Aurora. Okay. Yeah. So then we also started a mid-management retreat. And in fact, I just announced to my management team, this is mid-management. This is during the management retreat. Because our management retreat is crazy, it's 18 days, 15 nights. Okay, so my Japanese partner asked me, Michael-san, you're crazy. We Japanese never had 18 days holiday before. You know, we only have maximum 5 days. That's all. So how can you bring all your management team away from the office? So I say, don't worry, I take responsibility. My second year will kick in. Because before they went for management training, they were supposed to make sure they train the second liner to take over their job. This is a trick, make sure that nobody is indispensable in the company. So after I came back, I asked the Japanese partner, Mazda, they asked me, I asked them, how was my second day management? They said, oh, fantastic, very attentive, fast response and so forth. So then I congratulate them for a flawless operation during our 18 days management retreat to South America. In return, I'm rewarding you guys with a biannual second year management retreat starting next year. Your boss will take over this time. Congratulations. So this is the kind of CEO I want you all to be. Okay. At the same time, you can tease them, you make this kind of very positive thing, but then again, it's fun. They like it. Okay. So we created the second year management retreat. And they say DMT, because my management retreat, I'm the tour guide, by the way, there's no other tour guide. It is me, myself, and I. I'm the tour guide during management retreat. There's no tour guide. And they have a chance to even sleep with me. Yeah, really, they rotate, every time change room, change hotel, different person become my roommate. They tell me, DMT, we want you to do the same to us. So, because the second day management retreat is so big, so I had to sleep with 2 to 3 in one room. So we chose a lot of hotel. Okay. So this is a belief, right? And you will never know a person well. The whole idea about management retreat, to know each other well, until you have traveled, eat and sleep with them. Okay, this is also in your Islamic teaching. Okay, right. So this is during the management retreat. I will post this kind of thing like teaser. So before the retreat, it's like 3 months planning. Then I will post out a lot of teaser to get them excited before the retreat. You have to make full use of your money. So they are so motivated for the 3 months before the retreat. Then after they come back for the next 3 months, they are talking about the retreat. So that keeps the motivation for the whole 6 months. So during the retreat, we come up with some ideas during our brainstorming session after dinner, okay? And we executed all the ideas that we discussed during the retreat, okay? This one is recently, we have another, after the pandemic, this is the first second-tier management retreat. As you can see, so big. Okay, I had to handle 80 people now. Okay. Right. So the honesty culture that we created, a lot of people say their culture is honesty. Nobody can KPI, nobody can measure honesty. So what happened is we have an honesty corner in every part of our building, where you can buy the food, put the money into the box, and take out your own change. All right, somebody will come and calculate the total sale for the day and the money to match the total sales. So we have honesty day, dishonesty day, charity day, and so forth. So this is talking about KRA number 9, teaching culture among our management. So that is because at that time there's no logistics cost in the market. So we decided we become the teachers. So they are all from MNCs. They become adjunct professors as well for UPM. Bala become adjunct professor for UMP. I myself have 5 adjunct professorship and 1 from Osaka University. So 6 in total. All right. So then come to another 10 years later, I say every 10 years there's a crisis. 2008, then the next one's okay, 12 years. Actually started in 2019 in China first. So we call it the mother of all crises, COVID-19 crisis. Okay, so this is me doing webinar. So new technology, we learned to use webinar already, and addressing to my staff to make sure they don't panic. Okay, I consistently go live because PKD is a Facebook compulsory company. Back in 2010, when everybody blocked Facebook at work, we make it Facebook compulsory. The whole PKD team management is inside Facebook. So we have every department, their own group, under secret group, and I'm an admin for every one of the department. Okay, so every time when they have a issue, they will discuss comments from everybody I can read, and they will tag me already for final decision. So I will get notification, and then I will go in there and I will read through the conversation and I will give my decision. Okay, go ahead. Something like that. So this is how we maneuver our company. So every one of us is inside a group called Kick-Ass Group. 1,000 over employees all inside there. And I can maneuver my company in 30 seconds. Nobody can beat me. The speed of information is super fast. All I have to do is I just go into Kick-Ass group and I go live. So everyone will get notification that DMT is live on Kick-Ass group, and I will address everybody just the way we did it during all the crisis. Okay, right. So during the pandemic, we do the reverse thing. People cut costs. We paid for additional hardship allowance for those people who had to work, because now we know what is called essential. Family Mart is essentials. Okay, and then we address me. This is the me in a webinar, and you can see the staff giving comments. They ask questions and give comments live when they were inside PKD Logistics KS Group. Right? So we come up with a lot of ideas how to resolve the problems and continuously engaging them. And right during the pandemic, when people were still struggling to survive, panicking and so forth, I already did my transformation back in May 2020. We only locked down in March. May, I say this is an opportunity because we understand every 10 years there is a recession. All right. And we're going to take advantage of this recession again. So because we did it in 2008 during the world financial crisis, we start planning for the big growth. And this is the same thing we did during the COVID-19 crisis. So we transformed ourselves. We came up with 3 new Wawasan. We changed the logo a bit. You know, you come up with Wawasan. Okay, when you all come up with Wawasan, don't just put the word there. Come up with a nice logo like that. People can remember. V50 means vaccine 50. To remind us about the COVID-19. So during the COVID-19 pandemic, we have called recession prone and recession proof, essential and non-essential item. So now we take automotive as non-essential, COVID prone. All right. So their COVID proof items are all the F&B, FMCG items. Okay. We reduce our presence to ASEAN instead of 30%. Now we shrink it to 20%. Okay. And then we increase a new Wawasan, we call it digital 20. 20% of our future revenue need to come from online business. Okay. And of course, our brand vision changed from 1B to become 3 Bs. All right. So nice enough the logo. The Bs always work in team one, right? All right. And why I put 3 Bs instead of billions? Because we don't want to be said by people, you know, where they action this company not just achieve 1 billion, already talk about 3 billion. No, because I believe in this cycle. This is we are really reach a plateau because we grow like that and reach a plateau and we need to grow again. So in order to overcome 1B, because we keep on aiming at 1B, when you reach 1B, you cannot surpass 1B. So how to surpass it? Like coming up with a new vision, which is 3B. So this year we will hit 1 billion. Next year we are target 1 over billion really. Okay. So in terms of, is that my video? Okay. In terms of work culture, so we have started debating during the pandemic time about how we improve our corporate culture from 3H into 5H. So we will add in hardworking and humble because a lot of time people, because they are practicing happy working culture, they don't need to work. They lepak here and lepak there. Okay. So then we start telling them, don't forget to be hardworking. If once we are successful, we need to remain humble. So the whole statement, we call it sustainable work life cycle. Okay. Sustainable 5H work life cycle is prioritizing healthy lifestyle at work, which lead to happy working environment that inculcate honesty and hardworking attitude while remaining humble with our success. Okay. So we did the Warren Buffett move. During the pandemic, when people were struggling, we were talking about building the 3 gigantic warehouses. So right after the pandemic, construction start, and now we are having 3 beautiful warehouses coming up. Yeah, thank you. Pune Logistics Hub is under finished already, and Bukit Kayutam ICD is under construction. Okay. So this is the new method really. Instead of talking about where logistics hub only, we put one word before that, sustainable logistics hub. Okay. We put in education, co-working space, F&B, lifestyle, power. Okay. So this is the ship, the wave, and the lighthouse, and the sea of pineapple plantation surrounding it. So it gives you a good feel, good factor, because this is one of the challenges that I put up in 2008 when I talk about penetrating to the MNC. So we need to come up with iconic building. So this building becomes so iconic, all the MNC customers open their eye. They come and visit us. How come got such building in Malaysia? You know, we thought Malaysia is A-shaped one, like typical warehouse. So we are different. So we have a video for it. Later on, I'll show you. This is the first GBI gold standard warehouse. Okay, we're talking about green already. Okay, water recycle system. Okay, then in Batu Kawan, we have the 12 wave, the ship campus, and Peninsula student residences. Okay, this is in Batu Kawan. And this 12 wave won a World FIAPSI Award. Okay. Okay. Let me see, got video or not. Well, can I say award? Okay, no. Okay. So this is Batu Kawan, co-working space, in the Truckers Lounge. So Truckers Lounge is a new idea because nobody actually valued truck drivers. We changed our strategy. We start valuing truck drivers. And we come up with Truckers Lounge. This is first version. Now we are on the third version. It become like Premium Plaza already. Yeah, you can imagine you want to be my truck drivers, you can have a lounge like Premium Plaza. So we changed the mindset. We focus on drivers because driver is our ambassador, you know. All right. So the ship campus in Batu Kawan, it is like a cruise ship conceptualized over Royal Caribbean Voyager of the sea, and the beautiful gym for overlooking the sea. We can even have party there. All right. Oh, we have a video.
Your journey with the ship campus begins here. There are countless opportunities to learn outside the classroom at the ship campus. Here at the Opera Theatre, learning is amplified in this great hall that holds over 470 students. Learn in the morning with a lecturer or catch a live performance at night, only at the Opera Theatre. Our three futuristic command centers or computer labs are designed with two themes, such as the Pentagon, Mars rover, and Millennium Falcon 2.0, and are fully equipped with the latest technology to help you gain access to new information and new ideas. The Francis Light Library is home to many informative books and resources that will expand your mind and your world. Choose between a quiet study area or kick back at our comfortable, relaxed study area. Just remember to keep your voice down. Right now, you're probably wondering where this ship has failed to study with your friends in private or hold group discussions at Brighton Beach boxes. Our theme study areas featuring some of the most iconic locations in the world. Relax and unwind with our amazing facilities. Get your tan on by the beach at our Bondi Beach interactive area. Do some cool at Wembley or sing your heart out at the voice. Do all this and more aboard the ship campus. Remember, studying isn't just about books and lectures, it's about spending time with friends and enjoying the best years of our lives. Peninsula Student Residences or student accommodation, mere footsteps away from the campus. Campus life has never been so silent and chic. Chill out with your friends at our designer student lounges inspired by famous world explorers and exotic locations. Oh, and if you're craving for a snack, head over to the Windjammer Cafe and take a stroll at the sunset deck. And the best part? No matter where your academic journey takes you, Peninsula College is your start to a fulfilling campus life and education excellence. Located inside an industrial park, you can work part-time while studying with our Jom Bekerja Sambil Belajar program, where you can gain real-life work experience and equip yourself to be an employment-ready graduate. Let your dreams set sail at the Ship Campus Penang, iconic education and lifestyle campus. How can you apply?
Yeah, it's correct. Actually, people are talking about it. The Ministry of Higher Education is talking about the importance of industry and academic as one. They need to be closer to each other. I put them back in the middle of an industrial park, which the land price is the highest. So this is not doing for the sake of making money, it's more like social responsibility. So we get to create and see how it is for students to really studying in a working environment and how's the result of that elite graduate that we are looking at. Okay, so this is the concept of having campus in industry concept. Okay, normally they say industry in campus, right? So another hub that under construction post pandemic is this Bukit Kayu Hitam ICD. We call it One Northern Hub. I think you may or may not have a video for it. Okay, no, we don't have a video. Okay, all right. So I move towards the sustainable slide already. Okay, So for PKT, our mission statement is PKT is a socially responsible company providing logistics services by utilizing local human resources, building environmentally friendly warehouses, open engagement with the communities, inspire other businesses to provide positive impact to people and communities through its activities. So my mission statement changed. This is the new marketing. Okay, you go and Google all the Google's mission statement, Facebook mission statement, all the big tech company mission statement. They are no longer talking about their business. They are talking about environmental and social. So we took away all our speed of speed of delivery, fast, accurate, on time. All this taken out already. So now we change our mission statement to very, very in line with ESG. Okay. So our famous the award-winning CSR program is Ybhg, Anak Belajar Ibu Bekerja. Basically, they send the children to school at 7:30 in the morning. 8:30 they come to work. They finish at 12:30. They go and pick up the children and they take care of the children. Another shift, afternoon shift, will come at 1:30, finish at 5:30. So very simple. Ybhg empower women back to work. So the housewife living at the kampong surrounding us got the chance to work, and they get their pay on every Friday, not once a month, because their needs is totally different. By understanding that, so we train them. Okay. Another program that is famous is called JBSP, Jom Bekerja Sambil Belajar. Similarly paid according to the housewife, 2 shift, morning or afternoon shift. The student is not doing internship; they are actually working inside the warehouse. Okay. And then the recent one is smart trackers, so taken up by Perjana recently as one of the top project that they want to execute to allow students graduates become a truck drivers. That's why I give them a world-class lounge, like a premium lounge. Otherwise, they don't want to become truck driver. Okay. So this is all the scholarship that we've given out for education. Okay. A lot of awards, and the one that they just mentioned just now, 2018 or 19, I can't remember. So I myself also become a tour guide. So a lot of people actually seek my mentorship. I say I don't have time to see you during normal working day, but I have 2 holidays approved by my wife to go on by myself now. So my wife allowed me to go on a personal holiday twice a year. All right, I have about 8 holidays a year that I'm living my life that I dream of. I want to be like Richard Branson, traveling the world at the same time the business keep on growing. And now I have 6 holidays. So from 6 holidays now I have 8 holidays. So 1 holiday is my big family. Every Chinese New Year, my father, my parents, my brothers and sister family all will travel together. My immediate family will travel every summer holiday and winter holiday. Then my management retreat is on every Raya, just during the Ramadan season time, low season. And then I have 2 study tours for myself, which I open to public. No price, no detail. You just have to trust me. This is how I advertise. And people sign up for this tour, and I interview them. And I will be bringing study tour number 15 next week, in 2 weeks' time, to UK and Iceland. To see Aurora again, to live my dream. Okay. So let me see what else they show. So all these are my tour, my study tour members to Japan. The last one, study tour number 14. Okay. Again, they get a chance to sleep with me. Not only they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with me. Okay. All right, so it comes to no ESG, no MSG. So what's the meaning here? So I just add on these slides before I came today because I thought, I need to tell you the message about the importance of ESG. Right? To me, ESG is the new marketing, new way of you doing business. Is the new ISO. Last time you need to get ISO certificate in order to do business with the MNCs. Now you need to have ESG, okay? Now what I did here is PKT came up with a you can imagine, we came up with a poster, Save the Earth poster. Okay, all right. No ESG rule FC roadmap. So 130 staff went for a retreat. So a lot of company, the reason why I explained to you is a lot of company did the ESG from top down. That means from the CEO level with their consultant and start giving down to the staff, telling the staff this is our direction. I think that's not good because you are doing it for the sake of the instruction for the company. You have no idea why you want to do the ESG for. So we wanted to make sure that all our employees know they are in a mission to save the earth. Okay, so we did a transformation. I started off briefing the employee and we played the SDG game. So this SDG game was created by Japanese. It's like a monopoly game where they allow you to do projects and they will show you what happened to the world indicator after you complete all your projects. So as the more and more, so every group is given a mission statement. So in every mission statement is always the same, make money. PKT same as Wawasan 60-40, ASEAN 30, and 1B. So similarly, every group have a mission to make money. So everyone was focusing to achieve their mission to complete their game. So because of them doing that, okay, because they are doing that, hold on, let me see, got picture or not. All right, so economy improved tremendously. And in the cut, as you get more money, the environmental and social will reduce. So when we were focusing on our mission statement, we don't care about the environmental and social. So after first half, we stopped and we show them this is your world now. Economy is growing tremendously. Social is 1 dot left. And then a social 2 dot and environment 1 dot. And we show them the picture of the world at the moment. Very, very badly contaminated air, and the sea is contaminated, a lot of plastic everywhere, and all these things, right? So we continue to play the game, and then second half, it becomes balanced because they start to understand. So they start taking in projects that will help the earth and the people. So then after that, we explain to them about the whole SDG, 17 goals, and how it is relevant to them and each and every one of them. All right. Okay. After they understand the SDG, then we start asking them to create a roadmap for the company. All right. So everyone decided to create green action plan. So every team table their green action plan, green action plan, green action plan. Every team have 10 green action plans. We decided to call it green action plans. And we choose from there what is our company green action plan. Okay. We call it green action plan or PKT. So the first one is to practice. You'll be surprised. Amazon person, Peter, when I met him that time, when I talk about our first gap is lean before mean, he say a surprise. I never heard about that. About using lean in a way in a gap in terms of ESG, to practice lean before managing your environmental agenda needs. So lean means instead of I have 800 employees driving cars to office, I want to convert them to electric EV cars. So I need to prepare how many charging point? 800. So we say practice lean first, means carpooling. So by carpooling, every car to have 4 passengers, I'm reducing the 800 numbers to 200. Then only I ask them to come in with the EV car. Then I prepare 200 chargers for them. That makes sense. But you cannot simply implement ESG, electrification, without practicing lean. Same goes to Industry 4.0. You cannot simply automate if your company have not practiced lean management yet. Then only you can start to automate your business. Okay, so lean before meat. Okay, that is the explanation. Okay, what do we do for that? For that, the carpooling, we give 5 ringgit meal voucher to every employee. 4 of them inside the carpool. The security guard say, okay, this is carpool, take a picture. Each one will get a 5 ringgit meal voucher. All right, this is to encourage them. Okay. Motion detector, motion sensor, all will be installed all over our building. So we are now, gap number 2 is smart eco warehouse. So all our future warehouses need to be at least GBI gold standard. Okay, with solar panel on the roof, rainwater harvesting, natural lighting, natural ventilation. Okay, the third one is vehicle electrification program. This is what we're going to do in order to achieve net zero by the year 2039. Okay, so we're going to change all our vehicles from trucks and vehicles to electric EV trucks. Okay, so that one, we will start with the car first, then followed by trucks. Okay, now every tree that we chop to build new warehouses, we will replant it with 3 trees. So this is called replanting 3 for 1. So we commit to replant 3. This is a harness to achieve net positive paper recycling. So now all our staff, they want to get a bundle of A4 paper. They have to go to the admin to get it, right? Purchasing. So purchasing department. So 1 bundle of A4 paper or must equal to recycle 3 bundles of them. So before you go and get 1 ream of paper, you better prepare yourself with a recycled paper first for us to recycle. So this is called net positive paper recycling. So now our pledge is we want to achieve net zero carbon emission by 2025 in 2 years' time for scope 2. Scope 2 means the electricity that we use. Okay, that is easy. We are in the logistics industry. We just make sure that we have a lot of solar on our roof, more than enough for us to get. We have carbon credit that we can sell also. Okay, so scope 1, which is direct emission by our truck, will be achievable by the year 2030. But UK just extended 2030 to 2035. So I'm not sure what's the reason they are moving it to 2035. Okay. And then the final one is to achieve net zero by the year 2039 for scope 3. That means 1, 2, 3, all by the year 2039. Okay. Actually, we are being a bit cheeky, all right. Most of the MNC, especially people like Amazon, they want to achieve by the year 2040. We want to be faster than them by 1 year. Okay. So at the end of the transformation, every one of us pledge to save the earth. Okay. All right. So I finish off my talk here with my 3 commandments of doing business. Thou shalt not be jealous of others' success. Thou shalt learn from them and be appreciative. Thou shalt give back to society when thou art successful without asking for anything back in return. Okay. This is my famous study tour. Company mission, I already told you. And a lot of people ask me, this has been done long time ago, how you manage your company, what is your innovation, what is your growth method? I explained to them this is called quintuple helix model. So I put in, it's already in there a long time ago about environmental and social under the quintuple helix model. Now the people name it as ESG. All right. So to us, it is what we are already doing. Okay. So I will end up my talk with my philosophy: dream of it, talk about it, plan for it, work on it, and get it. Thank you very much, Dato Seri, for 123 slides. Right? We remain. Dato Seri, would you like? Okay, well, half an hour only.